Hey guys, it's Miss Mouse here, and I'm here with my own story, my own personal story, which why there's a MOS on top of the thumbnail, which states my own story. Sorry if I'm speaking a little bit slow. I'm sorry. I'm trying to speak more slowly so you guys can understand me better. But this story is called Mama's Boy, from what you can tell from the title. It's going to sort of gonna be like comedy action. So you guys like it? Please tell me you want to see more of it. Okay, but let's get to the story. Okay, so the main character name is Jack Bright. And let's start his life. So Jack Bright was your normal average high school kid. He had friends, occasional bully. He did average in school, mostly B's, sometimes A's, almost never a C or D. But there was one thing not strange, something strange about his life. Who he was related to? Deku. I mean Jack. Sorry guys, I was just doing a word on Deku. So I meant Jack. He wakes up, goes down his stairs in his house, sees his mom making food. He says hi to her. Deku starts. Damn it! I meant Jack. I don't mean Deku. Sorry guys. I meant Jack. Jack sits down, starts eating some pancakes she made. He looks on the TV and sees. He sees that superhero again. Superhero again, saving people. God damn it! I meant Jack. You guys probably being so angry at me in the comments. I'm trying to say Jack. Jack says, looks like a superhero saved somebody again. His mom says, isn't she incredible? Jack says, nah, she seems a little bit reckless. She always forgets. She always thinks she can get away with causing damage, just because she's one of the strongest heroes out there, which is not that many people out there with powers. Like what is it, like maybe 1 million out of a million people have a power or something like that. His mom says, yeah, it's more like 1 out of a trillion. There's not even a trillion people on the planet. His mom says, I'm joking. There's very few with any powers. I think it's only 1 out of 5 million, something like that. Because there's only been there's only like 3 or 4 people that actually use the power for good. Everybody else just uses it for thieves and stuff like that. Jack says, well, what are the odds of somebody using their power for good? What a good. His mom says, you need to be more cautious what you say. I'll get ready for school. And she says that his friends burst in, Blake and Ann. It's like, you ready to go to school, nerd? Oh shoot, let me go get changed. He goes to get changed. Jake's mom offers him some Jack's mom offers him some food and he refuses. Jack comes out fully dressed and says bye. But it's before he leaves, his mom says, you want me to give you a ride? Blake and Ann, his two friends, instantly like, yeah, but Jack is like, no. And as he carries him out, says, of course you take a ride, Miss Bright. Jack? I meant Jack. Why do I keep on saying Deku? I meant Jack. Jack and Ann and Blake get in a car. His mom asks, why didn't you want me to give you a ride? Because every time I go with you anywhere, always looks like I'm getting arrested because you are in a police car. His mom says, what do you want me to do? quit my job under force or get a new car. Jack says, get a new car. She instantly smacks him on his head. He says, ow. He gets up off. As soon as they get off, some kids ask, dude, did you guys get arrested or something? Jack says, ha! Told you. They go inside. Jack asks, how long till class starts? Blake's like 10 minutes or something. Instantly, everybody says, watch out. It's Flash. Jack's like, Flash? Ah, no. He tries to run before he can. His hoodie gets grabbed and gets thrown across the locker. It's Flash, the school bully and head and a quarterback on the football team. Flash says, aren't you tired of getting beat up every morning, you wimp? Jack responds saying, aren't you tired of being a stereotypical bully? Your name is literally Flash. You're a quarterback. You have blonde hair. You're literally every douche in any comic book or book. Flash says, throws him on the ground. Says, shut up, or beat you up. Jack like, whatever. Flash leaves because the teacher's telling him to leave him alone. Jack gets up and Blake helps him. Then asks, dude, why are you so freaking sweaty? Can you blame me? It's freaking hot out there. Why are you wearing a hoodie? Because I always wear hoodies. The bell rings and go to the next class. Jack is not paying attention. Just looking out the window. Jeez. So extremely warm for some reason. Just why is it so freaking hot? Blake is like, dude, what are you talking about? It's not hot at all. They were spring, entering middle class. Jack's like, has nothing. They continue with class, and at the end of class, Jack gets up. Blake says, let's go, come on. Let's go to next, see you later. But then when he notices something, he sees, dude, what happened to your desk? Jack's like, what are you talking about? What is this? He sees this burnt. There's a burnt handprint. Jack says, I never seen it before, it wasn't there before. Blake says, well, that's weird. Since they have different class, they leave different periods. But luckily, Jack does not be alone since it's the next class of Anne. Then his there says, what's up? Jack says, is it just Maurice, are you really hot today? And says, in a sexual way or heat? Jack blushes but says, you know what I meant. And says, a little, but it's not that hot. Maybe it's because you're wearing a hoodie in like 90-degree heat. Jack says, I'm still not taking this off. The class continue on like normally. And then into PE. Luckily, Jack and Anne are on the same class for once. Since we only have 2 classes but all together. They're running. The teacher says, okay, we're running a mile today. They continue running. But in the middle of the run, Blake and Anne are like, dude, wait up, you're running way faster today. Jack says, what are you talking about? Dude, you're running like twice as fast. They take a break and says, okay, let's see how fast let's see how fast you got in. They start running. Jack realizes, wait a second, he has gotten faster. He's outrunning them at both. He then tries something. He starts sprinting instead of just like normal slowly running. He does a full loop before his sprints are halfway. Teacher who saw this like, Wow, have you been exercising, Jack? You cut it fast. Jack says, yeah. They're going. They go to lunch. Both Blake and Emma's like, dude, what was that? You're super fast today. Really fast today. Blake says, and don't forget he burnt his desk earlier. And it's like, what do you mean? Earlier there was like a burnt handprint on his desk. He said he didn't see it before. And it's like, ooh, maybe a superpowers like that hero on the news. What was their name? Oh yeah, Sun. She has been able to really fast and generate light. Fire from her hands. Jack's like, dude, that's ridiculous. But the more he thinks about it, what the heck is happening to me? He starts feeling horribly warm again. He goes to the bathroom to watch his face. He then thinks, why am I so hot? Then out of nowhere, that's when this thing starts to burn. The glass is getting really hot, so it breaks. Things. That glass was supposed to be super resilient. Blake walks in and says, only if it's like beater, only if the only special type of glasses are. This sink glass isn't even glass, I think it's porcelain. Like, dude, what is happening to me? I don't know, dude, but your eyes are red. They're more like pinkish red. Like, what? Blake asks, are you high, man? Like, no, I'm not high. He tries to lean against the wall, but then it starts burning. There's smoke coming from his hand. Blake's like, dude, what is that? But before they even say something, the smoke alarms go off. They're like, we gotta go, dude. They catch up with Anne outside. Then they're like, what happened? Blake says, he set it off. Anne's like, what are you talking about? Blake starts explaining how his hand was burning in the bathroom. Anne's like, oh my goodness. Dude, I think you have superpowers. Blake carries him up like, shush. Do you know, remember being a superhero, don't reveal your identity? They're freaking out now. He said, you guys want to ditch and go home? Because it was going on with him? Blake is like, yeah. Jack's like, fine. I don't think my mom will care that much if I miss one day, rest of the day since I perfect tennis so far. And guys, that's been going to end it off right now. If you want to see more of this, please tell me in the comments below. And peace.